Hello, everybody, and welcome to Freedom Friday. I can't wait to get into the cards today, and there's some other stuff that I found out. Today is 2/23, 2024. It's 15, which is a 6. And there's a message in the 6 today. A beautiful balance between the material world and the spiritual world. A message from your guardian angels on how important family, home, love, and finding a new pathway and positive energy within all of us. That's kind of what the 6 means for today. And I really want everybody to get some water, make sure you have like a couple weeks of food. There's some things going down. I know we've heard this before, but there's actually quite a bit going down. I heard today that uh, they've been given the go, that it's about time to bring the troops in. So, it had to go through the legal route, and the legal route is a dead end street. We all know that. And now it's uh, getting there. So we need to really work on ourselves and balance and align ourselves and get ready to uh, work on ourselves. That's all I'm going to say, because we know it's going to happen. We just don't know when. And that's the whole thing. The patience has to work into the situation, because we have to have patience with this. It's in divine timing. And I think it's coming to a head. I'm getting a lot of these gut feelings, and we're going to have cards and coffee and see what comes up. I couldn't wait for Freedom Friday and cards and coffee with my favorite soul family. I don't think I took any other notes. No, I didn't. Today was kind of a mellow day, but what they did say and what I did notice is, when this all started 3 years ago, I paid attention to all kinds of different things that were coming out. And I noticed these auditors going around to the public buildings and videotaping and seeing how they treated them. And some of them were really, and getting police footage and this and that. And some of them were really, these situations were very violent, the police towards the people, and very scary. Because I know there's good, but there was a lot of bad, a lot of tasers and their pow pows, and just gangs of them, and that's actually really scary. And my husband's like, why do you watch all that? And they always kept asking what did the Constitution say? What were the people's rights? That they worked for us, blah blah blah, and they ignored them. They didn't feel that they worked for any of the people. It was like they were revenue collectors. And I could see that. It was like, wow, they're basically almost stealing from people. They're basically road pirates. And I actually felt guilty, because I know some of them rescue and save, but what I was seeing was really tyrannical. So I said to my husband not too long ago, I said, I think those auditors were going in to check on what they were up to. Because nobody really checks on what they're up to, and nobody says anything. They're always in a pocket. Somebody's always in somebody's pocket. So now they're talking. This one gentleman I watched, he was talking about it, and he said they're going to go through and ask these people, the judges and the police and and all these people that were in charge, the politicians and everything. Did you violate their rights through the Constitution? What is the Constitution? If they don't know and they violated our rights through the Constitution, then there's going to be repercussion. They need to be retrained um, to follow the Constitution because they do work for we the people. They're not supposed to militarize against us. They're supposed to protect us. Go back and watch Andy Griffith and Barney. And that's how it used to be. When someone was harmed or intoxicated, didn't hurt anybody, just walking home, they were there to make sure that they got home safe. We lost that in this country. We have a few here and there, and it's not that many. So and I noticed that some of these auditors were like military knowledge or detective knowledge. They knew too much about the constitutional law and the proper law because, like they said, policies, codes are for them, not us. Policies and codes are for businesses. It's like, you get a job at Walmart and you have to wear a tie and a suit. That's their policy. But they come with you statutes, codes, and policies, and that's not for us. That's for them. So basically, they're mandating their laws on us. Yeah, we need to learn a little bit about things because there's going to be a lot of new coming on, and hopefully, we're all going to be learning all this new because we are going into a new world, and I can't wait. And it is going to be good. The cards today are pretty good. We know we're going to go through a tower moment. We're going to go through some conflict. We just have to really balance ourselves right now. Okay, now let's get started. The first card that we got was the 10, which was wisdom, knowledge, understanding, awareness, self-knowledge, illumination, introspection, withdrawal, insight, common sense. You are here to become wise. Knowledge does not make you wise. Wisdom is learning from one's mistakes. Apply knowledge, logic, and common sense. Learn from more than just books. Seek out your elders. Time to break a cycle. Wisdom is understanding. Wisdom is loving the whole. Know and love your shadow. You have unlimited potential. The road ahead leads to many destinations. I've learned that you have to make mistakes to learn. It can't all be that you're perfect in every way, shape, or form. Because if you're trying to point out everybody else's imperfections, what are you trying to hide? What imperfections are you trying to hide to point out someone else's? So work on your own imperfections if that's what you want to do. If you call them imperfections, they could be perfections in our Creator's eyes because you were made to co-create. Maybe you were supposed to be who you were, exactly who you were. There's no accidents. So what are we judging them for? If they are where they're supposed to be and they're in the form they're supposed to be and they did what they were supposed to do because it was a lesson to maybe you or somebody else or something, because there's no accidents. The second of the 8 primary reasons for being is to acquire wisdom. While a person can have great knowledge, if they have no understanding that knowledge will not make them wise, an individual may possess a great capability to retain facts and information, but lack the ability to truly process what they've learned. Some say wisdom cannot be learned from a book. It is something that is learned through experience. True wisdom is born of understanding. Our experiences, I think school is too much, too many hours of indoctrination and not enough time learning what the outside world is really like. They didn't teach us the important stuff. They taught us the stuff they wanted us to know, the little droplets of stupidity, like Columbus discovering America. Come on, please. I mean, it's just like I keep saying, it's just common sense. And then they had a feast with the Indians or whoever, the natives that were already there. So he didn't discover nothing. He just discovered being in a book. That's all. And we have to learn from the wisdom. We have to correct it and make it right. Hopefully, they're going to be going back through history and showing us our true history. And maybe we'll all be interested in actually learning it. Because when I was in school, I was not interested in history. I thought it was stupid. And I didn't like the story of Columbus. I just didn't buy it. Some of us really didn't fall for their fairy tales, and some of us really enjoyed their fairy tales. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Everything was meant. You were meant to enjoy their fairy tales, or I was meant not to. Either or. It's okay. There is no mistakes. Wisdom stems from learning from one's success and mistakes, one's trials and adventures, one's gains and losses. Wisdom is born of awareness and discernment that allow you to judge the best course of action. In most situations, wisdom is the application of knowledge, logic, and common sense. Yeah, that's what I said last time in the reading. Common sense has left the building. We really need to get back to common sense. When I see somebody standing 6 foot apart with a blue China mask on, I just can't get over it, especially when it says on the side of the box it doesn't help with viruses. But you know what? Each his own. You can't control things like that at all. It's their destiny to wear a blue mask that says it can't help and just to do it. Okay, we got number 17, the star. Hope. Cue the card. Cue the card is giving me hope, and I hope that it wasn't a crazy baloney theatrical performance. Oh, and by the way, I did find out, and I have found out quite a few of them. If you really dig, you can find it on DuckDuckGo or Google or something. Candace Owen is an actress. Most of them are actors and actresses. Think about it. Why did Hollywood get so involved in politics? Look back on the presidents and see how many were Hollywood actors. We have been watching one giant theatrical performance as we are ascending. So we need to pay attention to everything right now. As this one guy says, when they go left, go all the way right and see what the hell they're doing. And an ethereal mermaid reaches for a shining star on the horizon of the ocean, a symbol of hope, healing, and renewal. The mermaid's scales are purple, which symbolize intuition. The seaweed and water represent old emotions in the past, and their green color signifies healing and the heart chakra. The pentagram beside her signifies spiritual protection. You have worked through heartache and conflict, understood the lessons of these difficult experiences, and are now beginning to feel hope again. The more you place your trust in the universe to protect you, the more the star guides you towards happier times. The card therefore reveals personal growth through healing past issues. You can be free from old patterns of relating and feel more whole and fulfilled in the future. The star is also a card of creativity and offers great reassurance that you're on the right path. So if you have been conflicted, suffering, or doubting your abilities, the star in your reading is a sure sign that everything will be fine. Follow your heart and respect your inner knowing. Trust that the universe will bring you whatever you need. Creativity, dreams, intuition, healing, spiritual path, rebirth, and wishes. I think we got most of those cards yesterday. I know we got wishes. And this is a beautiful card. This is because once we get the wisdom to see behind the veil, kind of like the Wizard of Oz, and he was a little guy behind a curtain, see who's behind the veil, we will reach for the stars. Now, the next card we got was a number 24, Faith, which is a 6, just like today we got, which the date, the balancing between material world and spiritual world. Faith is beautiful. Self-belief helps you to overcome. Self-belief and faith inspire confidence. Doubt breeds mistakes. Cruel words can be lasting harm. Do not give up because of the past mistakes. Be kind and supportive. Set yourself believable goals. You matter. You are enough. You are not alone. Do not be unkind because others have been unkind to you. Take delight in compliments. That's what I was saying the other day. I compliment people. It's always nice to get a compliment, and it makes you just feel good for a moment. In the hectic days of everyone in life going through the motions, it's always nice to hear that little compliment that makes you smile, and that little smile can, make a little bit of the daily stress kind of melt away. So this is a beautiful card, and it's the Eight of Influence also. So that was a double Eight of Influence. Is a beautiful thing, and faith is a beautiful thing. It inspires a feeling of serenity that is unshakable. With faith comes a level of self-confidence that sees you capable of overcoming all that life throws you. To have self-belief gives you confidence when facing new and challenging situations. When out in a social setting, you are comfortable to be yourself, having self-belief, allowing you to enjoy life more because you are less troubled by insecurity. With faith in yourself and your abilities, you stand a greater chance of having a successful career. You are more confident in taking well-considered risks. You are healthier and happier because you are under less pressure and emotional and mental stress. In turn, your relationship with others will be better also. On the other hand, a lack of self-belief or faith can be seen in our moods. The way we speak about others, our body language and actions. Without faith and belief in self, every decision can become an almost excruciating process. If you do not believe that you will succeed or do well, then sadly, there is an increased chance that you will not. Doubt and lack of faith breeds mistakes, procrastination, and self-sabotage. But know this, you are not unimportant. You are somebody. You are unique. You have gifts. You have strength. You have talents. You are bright with potential. And if you believe in yourself, you will shine. A little belief can go a long way. With faith and self-belief, you can accomplish great things, even miracles. Sure. I mean, everybody has a special, unique gift. The Creator did not leave anyone out. So if you've always felt to do something and people stop you with their opinion, go do it. If you love it, do it. Love what you do and do what you love. I mean, really, that's all I can say. And the cards have said it many, many times. Now with the faith, and that's 3/8 now. We got the 8 of Cups change. See, with the faith, we will walk and be able to change into the unknown. It's time to take your leave, and this is exactly the right time to move on. You may have already left a relationship, home, job, or other commitment at an emotional level, so there's a little drama or moral struggle to content with as you say a quiet goodbye. You're ready for change. This card can reveal a journey or change of scenes, such as going on a vacation or taking short trips away. Follow your heart and go forward. Endings, departure, journeys, movement, transition, travel, and vacations. Yeah, follow your heart and go forward. Do what you love and love what you do. The cards have always said it. And we got an 11, heaven on earth. And that's what we're going for. We really are. We are going for heaven on earth. Separation is an illusion. Center and align, spiritual being in a physical body. Spirit dwells in nature. Experience life and learn from experience. Symbiotic relationships harm the planet and you harm humanity. The ordinary is magical and the magical is ordinary. Yeah, this is an amazing card, and it is a balance and realignment. Again, what it keeps saying. That's what the 6 said in the beginning. When we are in balance, we will know. It will show all over us. When you can walk into a room with 15 cranky people and smile and get maybe a few of them to smile back, you're winning. If you can get one of them to smile back, you're winning. Because I've been around some cranky people and they're not happy. The 11 of Earth is a balancing and realigning card, and it suggests it is now time to keep yourself centered and in harmony with the world around you by banishing the illusion of separation. You are a spiritual being, a soul living in a physical body. In order to experience and learn from life, you are here to learn from those experiences in order to grow and evolve. It is important to integrate and ground your belief in a higher power or the intangible here on the physical plane. Know that spirit, the divine, dwells in all things of earth, sky, and water. Honor spirit here on earth. To be spiritual does not necessarily require that you pray or follow a particular religious path. Spirituality is about connection. It is about taking a moment to watch a sunrise and sunset and to know at your center that you are part of something larger than your own life. It is about believing in more than what you sense experience. It is about believing in the mysterious, inexplicable, and unknown. It is about nurturing and honoring your personal relationship with the land beneath your feet and the heavens above. Humanity and nature have a symbiotic relationship. We are dependent upon the world in which we live for our very survival. When we harm the planet, we do harm to humanity. It is important to establish a balanced and harmonious relationship with nature by living a life that has less impact, one that places fewer demands on the environment instead of claiming space as your own. Remember that you share it and do what you can to coexist with the flora and the fauna that were there before you. Integrate nature into your home environment. It is important to know and understand how to live in accordance with the seasons and cycles and how much animal and plants serve an important role in maintaining the stability of the ecosystem in which they dwell. To destroy one can lead to the destruction of the whole. It is also important to see the magic exists in all and everything. For example, the mundane act of house cleaning can shift and alter the energy within the house and transform the environment in which you dwell. This act has an influence beyond the space around you. It affects your emotional and mental state as well as a clutter and disorganized house or workshop can give rise to a clutter and disorganized mind that is unable to focus. Mathematical patterns, the Fibonacci code sequence, for example, can be found hidden in the natural world within the shapes of shells, flowers, pine cones, and even the human womb. They are also visible in the way tree branches grow and shape of hurricane when viewed from above. It can be said the ordinary is magical and the magic is quite ordinary. The work magic is a simple process of creating and focusing energy with intent, which means that everything you do with intent, from adding a string of numbers to making a nice dinner for friends, is an act of making magic. When defining the material as the physical world in which we dwell and the immaterial as the world we cannot see, the 11 of Earth addresses the importance of seeing them as being a part of the singular whole. That is a good message for all of us because that's where we're going, heaven on earth. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the heaven on earth. When we make our heaven on earth, when we start working on our heaven on earth, what's going to come after that? We got the Ace of Pentacles again, prosperity. Maximize your good fortune and make your money work for you. You deserve it. It's time to make a wise financial decision. Money is coming. You receive a reward or gift, or you see an opportunity to generate more income through a new work or personal projects. In relationships, this ace shows stability, and additional meaning of this card is moving to a new home or using money wisely to invest in a property. Overall, the Ace of Pentacles reveals a happy, stable, successful time. So we're going to the heaven on earth, and we are going to have prosperity. And let's see, that sounds like it's really good. But then we got the 14, which is a 5, which is change, we know. And it's the King of Fire. Ground and focus your passion. Be more than an ideas person. Remain involved from start to finish. Every leader is part of a team. Delegate. Be dauntless. Respect your position by respecting others. Show your appreciation. Keep your temper in check. The King of Fire is a charismatic leader. He is a passionate, and his passion is something others find inspiring because it is focused, grounded, and creative. He is the perfect team leader. He can draw to him the people who are necessary for a project to be complete, and every single person will want to play a part to help bring the vision of life. Some may see the King of Fire an ideas man, but they only have to observe, and they will soon discover that he is very proactive. He likes to be involved, to get his hands dirty, and he will remain involved with inception to completion. Uh yeah, this is a really that's a really good sign. That's a sign of the coming times. We've got some fire out there in charge. So don't worry. Because after that, with the fire, we got the 10 of Pentacles, and that is luck. So that fire that's burning out there is going to bring us luck, prosperity, and luck. Heaven on earth, prosperity, the fire, the luck. I mean, hey, what could be better than that? Appreciate the special bonds you share as a group and the love that comes with commitment. Yeah, good luck is coming, and you celebrate a windfall or other unexpected financial bonuses. Appreciate stability this brings. A family gathering is on the cards too. The usual irritation disappear, and you feel the love and support of relatives or the close friends. Yeah, this is love. Feelings are declared and commitment follows, and couples move in together or announce a wedding. This is celebration. And we will all be ready after this 3, 4 years or whatever, 7 years, and we get to watch the movie that they've been playing out with all their actors and actresses. And we can sit back and think about it because you know what? We got the, after all that, the prosperity, the heaven on earth, the fire, the luck. We got new beginnings, the fool. Look before you leap, and if you like what you see, dive right in. The Fool is the tarot's dreamer. He takes a spectacular dive from a cliff top into an enchanted ocean, not knowing what lies beyond. His youth and his dreams will lead him into deep waters of discovery. While this is the beginning of a great adventure, the merman's journey also involves a risk. Will he survive his ordeal? A small dolphin who knows these waters well acts as his guide. Yeah, let's see. Acts as his guide for new beginnings. So, what have we been learning with the Thoth lessons? The lessons we've been learning. What have we been learning? We've been learning wisdom. The ancient mystery school, the earth school, common sense. I think common sense should really be on wisdom. Cue the card, number 17. That's the hope. That's reaching for the star, which we've been. And that is 17, faith. Or not 17. Excuse me, that is 24, which is another, 6. Faith. That's what we have to have right now. Faith in our creator that it's going to be a divine walk, a divine journey, our divine journey. Because it's inevitable for the change. Because it's going to heaven on earth. We're going to make it happen. We're going to create this because then we get the prosperity for the humanitarian and to live our lives in peace and harmony. Because we've got the fire out there doing some work in the background. And that was luck. That's luck because we've got the fire back there working in the background for us because it will be new beginnings for everyone. That was a great reading. Now, all of our readings are so detailed and how they come out and how we read them. And that was the Dreams of Oracle and the Clarifiers Oceanic Tarot. And we have the Practical Magic. And this, it just said your families and your friends. And I always say my soul family. Although I don't know my 446 followers now. Today it was 444, and I thought that was a neat number. But although I don't know my followers and the people that have come and joined our soul family, everybody, I love everybody. And I can't wait when this is all over that we all get to meet. That would be amazing because we're all going to do this journey together. Because we got 32, which is another 5. Focus on friendship, magical friendship. That is where we're going to go. I can't wait. All of that. We will be rejoicing. Close friends transform your life and support you through thick and thin and should be treasured for the precious jewels they are. Good friends are truly precious. They make the hard times easier to deal with and share and enhance the joys of the good times. They improve your quality of life, providing emotional and material support, and increase your sense of self-worth. They also make things more fun and can be your biggest cheerleader and your most passionate advocates. Longtime friends offer a sense of continuity too, sharing favorite memories and reminding you who you've been, how you've changed and grown, and what and who you want to be. And studies have confirmed that strong friendship in adolescence lowers anxiety and depression throughout your whole life. Friends are a special kind of magic and a wonderful blessing. Whether you have one or two soul companions or thrive as part of a large group of mates, celebrate your wonderful good fortune and always be the best friend you can be. When this card comes up, the theme of friendship is highlighted and you need to pay attention. Hopefully, it's just a little nudge to remind you to celebrate your friends and dedicate some time to catching up. But if you're currently experiencing misunderstanding with a friend, make an effort to fix it. Talk it over, ask questions, seek answers, and work through any problems. It could also be a message that you're being taken for granted, treated badly, or undermined by a friend and need to reassess your relationship, or perhaps you're the one who has been neglectful. If you've done something to hurt a friend, apologize and make amends as soon as you can. Close friends can go for a long time without being in contact and then pick up like no time has passed. But don't rely on this or put it to the test. Treasure your friends and treat them well. Romantic relationships may end, but a best friend can be forever. Spend more of your time with the people who make you feel happy, inspired, and motivated, and less time with those who drain you. If there's a good friend, you'll want to help and uplift them and can trust that when the tables are turned, they will be there for you too. But if a friend takes up all of your time together, complaining about their life, demanding you do things for them, and never asking how you are, or showing any interest in you, while you spend all your time and energy counseling them, boosting their confidence, and making them feel great, there are issues you need to address. And if you're the selfish one draining the friendship dry, it's time for you to change your behavior and be a better friend before you lose them. Don't despair if friendships gently dissolve over time through as you both learn and grow. Sometimes change will bring you closer together, but sometimes it can break you apart, and that is okay. Don't hold on to people who have drifted away or who have started treating you with less respect than you deserve. Let them go with love and gratitude for all the special moments you share together. Yeah, I've had to do that, and I've had friends for many, many years, and I've had to do that, unfortunately. But it doesn't mean I don't love them any less. I mean, we just don't talk anymore. We've grown apart. There's a lot of things like that. A lot of people grow apart. It's okay. Okay, our paths might cross again. Now, we got the messenger oracle, and we've been getting this card a lot, and I know why. Because right now there is calm in the storm, but it is not going to last very much longer, and we keep getting this. There are times when life offers us nothing but chaos and turmoil, wave upon wave, knock us down, sometimes before we can regain our feet. Be still, take a moment to breathe, express your thoughts and feelings, and then do what you can to find a peaceful place of calm within you. If another is in need, offer them safe harbor, be a port in the storm. We're going to have to be a port in a lot of people's storm, because there is going to be some storms and upheaval going on. And as you see, he's a merman, and he is completely calm and beautiful. And he's got his heart space glowing. And that's what you need to do. You need to be calm and peaceful. Uh, what's interesting about these cards is how they come out. We got the calm in the storm, and then we got challenge your perception. Because right now, we really are going to have to challenge our perception on things. When we're looking at things, challenge it. Remember the wizard behind the curtain. You cannot challenge an outdated perception or one born from a lack of understanding if you are unwilling to put aside your feelings and beliefs and embrace another's point of view. To do so makes you aware of the whole and stands you up on high, where you can see that both parties involved in a dispute can act against an injustice. Both can be right, both can be wrong, and what one may perceive to be harmful may be seen as both healing and beneficial by the other. Yeah. Right now, we don't know who is who and who is real and who is an actor and who is not, because they're all actors and actresses. So I'm pretty sure that they're all in the movie. And then this one come up, and he's got bells and feathers and a ruby in his third eye, and it says, "Do not fear the unknown." The ugly is not always bad and evil, and the beautiful not always good and just. Failure is not predetermined, nor is it a given that others laugh at you if you choose to follow your dreams. It is your fear of the unknown that makes you question and judge. Do not let another's experience be the truth that guides you. Do not allow your fear of an unknown outcome to hold you prisoner. Your own experience could be both different and rewarding. Live. So we got the calm before the storm to be the safe harbor, challenge your perception, like the wizard behind the curtain. Do not fear the unknown, because we are going into the unknown, and we are not supposed to fear if we stay in our own lane and don't get out there and do something stupid that we should have to fear because we did it. See the truth. The owl playing yo-yo. Do not be deceived. Be watchful and mindful of the illusion others weave around themselves, and that you may weave around yourself. Know the night, understand the shadows, see through the darkness to the light of the truth. Pay attention to contradictions. Notice when actions and words are not in harmony. Hone your intuition and insight so that you may know the minds and hearts of those around you and yourself. and trust in the wisdom born of that awareness. That is a perfect ending for that set, because that's everything that we really need to do and work on. I've got some wind picking up tonight. It's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow, and it's supposed to really get beautiful. Now we got another 8, and I'm thinking that is 1, 2, 3. That is 1, 2, 3 8s. And it's going to tell us what an 8's all about. Live in the world as a dreamer, create a future paradise. What is our future paradise? Heaven on earth with prosperity and luck, with the King of Fire leading us into the new beginning. She has a butterfly on her shoulder. She's got flowers in her hair. She's got the light behind us, and she is just dreaming of that life. The dreamers of this world are active creators of their own lives and futures, in close touch with their imagination and inventiveness. A powerful creative potential awaits each of us when we tap into these aspects of ourselves. With its perfectly balanced energy, each daydreamer has the potential for fulfillment. There is no ego and no relentless desire, just the pure feeling of dreaming itself. Dreamers are deeply connected with their own magic, whether they are aware of it or not. When they dream, they let go of everything and enter a space where only magic exists. Keep your bold, brave, and beautiful dreams safe in your heart. They are worth more than all the riches of the world. Dream with every fiber of your being for the benefit of all living creatures. It is your mission, indeed, your responsibility to imagine in your dreams a world like a paradise. Dream a better world for us all. Such a world can ultimately only be created by those capable of imagining it. This is the ancient cosmic law of analogy. As within, so without. Only what is within us can be manifested in the outside world. Give your dreams and the images you see in your mind's eye even greater power by experiencing them more intensely, so that they can guide you towards your potential. This card indicates that you are in a time in which dreams have more creative power than ever before. Your feelings and emotions are the magic that will make your dreams come true more quickly. Make use of their light and give in to your dreams. Dream a paradise for all living things. Visualize in every day and intensify their dreams with the helpers suggest. Your helpers for the next 21 days, power animal is the otter, the herbal essence is sandalwood, the healing crystal is marquise marbles, and the number is 8. We know 8 is the infinity too. Number 8 tells you that now is the time for harmony, calm, and a place of retreat. You have been given the gift of a light that opens your mind and delivers the strength to create something that will last for all time. Should you want to do so, number 8's energy field opens up eternity for you. It is renewal, paradise, spirituality, calm, mindfulness, and the completion of transformation. Wow. That was a beautiful card. I'm hoping everybody is coming in, and I've seen a lot more like button. We're calling it the magic manifestation button. So when you come in, we're going to practice our manifestation. Just do something small that's significant in your life, like an old friend hasn't called in 10 years and you'd love to hear from them or find them, and something significant, and try to manifest it. Work on it when you're meditating and think of it all the time. Within, we need to think of it within, not without, not outside of us. So let's work on that. I've already had a couple things come true. I've manifested a few things. But now I'm working on a few other things. And most of them are pretty personal. My father's journey with his health, he is doing amazing. That was something that I manifested. And I am so happy that he's 90 years old and he's exercising every day and he's walking around now. Before he couldn't even get up out of the chair. And now he's just trucking around and I manifested his healing. I just concentrated on it. So I'm hoping that that's what I did, but if I didn't, so be it. I'm just so happy he's doing good. Now, we got the angels and ancestors. And we only got one. No other one wanted to come out. And I have this feeling I know why. Because this is the great teacher learned from spiritual experiences. Know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. This card is inspired by the many prophets and teachers who have brought great healing to the earth. There is a great teacher in every tradition. And this card represents the one to whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within. The teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you live a simple life, it can be an incredible spiritual one. He is surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him. And the dove on the card, the dove, jeez. Okay, yeah, okay. The dove on the card, the dove. The dove on the card. Lost my place. Where am I? Hey, blessing. Oh my goodness, I can't. There's a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to the lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel that you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirming that these have indeed been holy experiences. Yeah, you are having holy experiences, spiritual experiences, and gaining insight right now and awareness. Yeah, this is a beautiful card. Okay. I just got mesmerized for a minute. I was getting a channeling message and it just kind of went blank for a minute. So what's going to happen with Nino said is when they go out around to all these municipals and these judges and these police and all that, and they do the Constitution thing, if they did not abide from it, they're going to get in trouble. Their immunity's out the window. And I can't wait till it's all straightened out because right now they're running rogue. We got the Gateway of Light activation and we got Palladian activation coming together, harmony in the heavens resolution. The Palladians, also known as the Seven Sisters, is an open star cluster found in the northwest of the constellations Taurus. These bright blue luminous stars, which form the last 100 million years, are among the stars closest to Earth and are the cluster most obvious to the naked eye. It is for this reason that they have been connected to many spiritual traditions through the ages. This gateway transports us to a space where we can witness the great coming together of the Palladians. Each and every single star within the cluster is representative of a nation of divine beings. The Palladians are said to be human-like beings who honor the feminine and live in an advanced way that we on earth could also experience if we were to accept and honor the holiness of the female body. If we were able to travel to the Palladians in the third dimension world, we would not find these beings. However, for they have transcended the physical state and operate in a higher vibration. Palladian energy is about coming together in peace and in harmony. You are blessed to receive this gateway, for it is a powerful message of assurance. that whatever uncomfortable energy you are experiencing right now will soon be washed away. The Palladians are beings who live in complete honor of their planets and their people. They acknowledge that in seeing and connecting with one another, they have an opportunity to see and experience the divine. They also know the consequences of disrespecting others. It's for this reason that this is no longer possible for them. If you are being challenged by loved ones now aim to shift the dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. The lesson you are facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and operate from a higher state of being. That was, oh, excuse me. That was a great message. Okay. Now we have the Divine Master. And we got one card. We got Buddha, heighten awareness, make peace with your thoughts and your world. The Buddha started his life as a mollycoddler prince, but one day he broke free from the palace or grounds and was exposed to the harsh reality of life in the form of sickness, age, and death. It shook him to the core. Suffering was real. This set him off on a spiritual adventure that lead to leaving behind all earthly pleasures in order to search for an end to all suffering in the world. Almost sounds like me. Today, the Buddha is a spiritual master who is willing to help all beings move beyond fear and suffering. Even if you are not a particular Buddhist, this amazing soul will help you reflect on your past and understand your present so you can reach a heightened state of awareness and stay connected to what is real and true. Don't fight the thoughts that disturb you. For when you fight your thoughts, you create a war in your mind. Your thoughts aren't your enemies. In fact, your mind is a neutral space that allows you to connect with both fear and love. When this card comes to you, you are being guided to know that when you experience fear, you have an opportunity to stand in love. When your fears appear in thought form instead of fighting or running from them, be aware of them, acknowledge them, and realize that they are a part of you. Just like the Buddha, you have the ability to become one with all that is. When you see your fears and experience them with all of your being, they can no longer have power over you. You see, you are only trapped by the prospect of fear, not fear itself. Today, you have the opportunity to make peace with your thoughts in order to encounter more peace in the world. Yeah, if you don't have peace with your thoughts, there isn't going to be peace in the world because we're all part of this world. And if we're not getting ourselves under control and working on ourselves and getting balanced, you're going to be running around like this while we're all trying to be balanced and floating around doing good. We've got to work on this. Oh, that coffee is so good to me. Okay, we've got the last card, and I love this new deck, Human Spirit Oracle. We got a number 11, which is the second master number we got tonight, and this is the Midas Touch. She is all gold, and she's got the clock right here. That is a beautiful card. She's got the full moon. We're going into a full moon on I think it was the 24th. I'll have to make sure, but I don't think it was the 23rd. It was either the 23rd or the 24th, but I'm thinking it was the 24th. Okay, the Midas touch. You have that golden touch. You have worked hard or perhaps just inherited this amazing skill to touch all that you desire, and it turns to gold and shiny, yours, no strings attached. Does it feel rewarding? Or do you come to just expect little morsels of gold to form at your beck and call. Let's take a moment to think about instant gratification without gratitude. It is important to know your blessings and take a moment to give thanks for them. If you have more than enough, maybe consider donating monthly to your favorite cause. Sprinkle that gold all over you like glitter and let others have a blessing too. Give thanks for. Remember that old expression, share the wealth. This is a great time to practice that age-old saying, it will bring you great joy, I promise. Wow, the gold is ours, saith the Lord. Ah, yeah, this was a really good. I mean, we've got to look forward to this. We cannot be in fear. We cannot be negative. We got to raise our vibrations, work on our triggers, and share our friendship, share our lives with each other. We don't know each other, but we may meet someday. You never know. And when we do, we might be the bestest of friends. So I want everybody to take precautions and be aware of the wizard behind the curtain, because there's a lot of things that are going to go down in this world, and we need to be prepared and work on ourselves. So hit the magic likey manifestation button and manifest something. Let's work on that, because we really have to work on loving ourselves and manifesting something, because that will help us in the long run. We also have to open our intuition more and work on our third eye, our crown, our heart space. Those are in our root chakra. We've got to work on basically all of our chakras, but we have to really heal the most wounded part. So I know you know what your most wounded part is. I don't know, but you know. So when you think about it and use the perception on it, figure out what part of your chakras, and I would work on all of your chakras, but what part needs that extra care, because we are ascending and there is no going back, and we are going into the unknown. So we have to get prepared for that. And there is going to be questions and answers that are going to come up for these authority figures and these politicians that did what they did to us. We have to take our power back. It's the only way. And we have to do it with love, not forcefulness, because we don't want to go into a forceful world again. We've just got out of a forceful world. Oh God, we don't need that again. I did hear a gentleman say that he went to the Hopi Indians in Arizona, and they were celebrating the grandmothers and the mothers, the women, because the Indians knew that the women were very special. They were the ones that gave birth. So the white man didn't know that. The white man treated them very badly. So we are going to go into a lot of changes, and I can't wait. It's going to be beautiful. So I love everybody, and may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.